So tonight we'll be playing a new scenario, and this one is called Southern Sands. So, a desert park with some cleverly designed coasters is yours to expand. Okay, so it starts with something already. That's good. Our goal is to have 2,300 guests in our park at the end of year 4 with a rating of at least 600. Okay. Doing all right. Hope you are doing well as well. I am, yeah. No, oh, look at that. What is this? Wow, this is... You'd almost call that like the sandworm or something. That looks pretty intense. Pretty creative too. What are the stats on this thing? Very intense. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh, are there 2 of them? Or is that just... No, that's something else under there. What is that? Oh, that's a monorail. Oh, that's kind of cool. How many trains are on this thing? 2 trains? That's it? How many stations are there? We should probably have more than just 2 trains. Close. Can we do 5 trains? Yeah. 5 with 5. Alright. Let's do that. Then more can be spread out. We don't need that many big trains anyways, because not that many people will ride them. I shall make that into Pan or Dune. Matlock. Okay. I don't know if I follow you quite right. Are you talking about the coaster? Or are you talking about something else? I don't know if I follow you. I'm not as think as you dumb I am, but it may, but that may, I might confuse you with that. What kind of rides have we got? Oh, you know, the monorail, it's a Simpsons reference. I never really watched The Simpsons. So, that went... There's maybe a couple, if something's well known, I might get the reference, but I didn't watch The Simpsons. I was told it was a bad show, so I wasn't allowed to watch it when I was a kid. I do like Bob's Burgers, though. That's pretty funny. Alright, we got a lot of space here. And we're gonna be... Oh my gosh. Can we, like... Hold on. We only have so much time. So we need to be smart about this. Let's, Okay. Let's put that one there. Man, this is a maze. What if we put one... Right there. Is that the only way? No, they can go that way. Alright, well, if we put one here as well. So they can't go that way. They can't go that way. So they just... Right now it's just keeping them off like this section over here. They need to be able to still go over here, go over there, and get back there, so that's fine. It was better back then. That's worse than The Simpsons in terms of being a bad show. Yeah, I'm sure it's not as bad as we probably thought it was. I don't know, but actually, you know what? We don't need 2 of those. All right, let's get going. Yeah, how are you doing, Kevin? Good to see you. How much are they charging for these? $1? At least $3, I think, huh? $4. How about 5? Oh, that's the monorail. Now we don't need to charge that much for the monorail. Maybe 150. I don't know. There's that. What about this guy? How much is this? $4. How about 5 for you as well? Well, I'm getting ready to watch Perry Mason. Okay, that's what I was almost kind of wondering if the reference was to something like that. So, yeah, my parents love watching Perry Mason. I've watched it a little bit. It's pretty fun. I haven't really watched it a whole lot. Aha. Do you like that little soundbite there, Undrafted? Does that sound familiar? Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, Mrs. Pickles suggested that one, so I like having little sound bites and this and that, so pretty fun. Okay, so that just connects. There's so many pathways. So many pathways. Why is that closed? And is someone fixing it? He's responding. He's getting there. Okay. Did we... Okay, everyone is out. Let's just do that. I'm not going to take it the whole pathway out. But I will... What the heck are you guys... What are you guys doing here? You guys need to be around the rides. Not walking down these pathways. Come on. Oh, he's down here. That's right. Okay. Not that one. This shovel. Okay. Now we can delete that. Delete that. Hopefully that'll minimize a little bit of where people are walking. I also like that show as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Matlock had Andy Griffith in it. That's right. I've seen a bit of Andy Griffith. I haven't watched like a ton of it, but that's a pretty fun one too. Should probably like try to find some of those classics that are actually pretty like good, wholesome shows. Find them on DVD or Blu-ray or something like that before you can't get TV shows anymore. Everything's just all streaming. And we have that. We want to like spread things out. Maybe we can build a few small coasters. Nope, not that one. A couple small ones we can just kind of throw in there somewhere. I do like this compact one though. Maybe we can do that in a tighter space. Is there a good space for something like this? What about something like in here? Yeah, that works. Andy Griffith Show used to be on Netflix. Oh. I feel like that one you can find like on some of those like... I know one... I don't know if they're all... If that it's like a nationwide channel station or whatever, but like MeTV, it's like one of those alternate stations on like over-the-air channels. Yeah, okay. So you know what that is too. Okay, good. They have stuff like that all the time. Okay. Guess what? Yeah, everything's already chosen for us what the pathway's gonna look like. The more coasters we do, the more people will be drawing in anyways, so if we can start out with some of these smaller coasters. That's the thing. Coasters, they're all the same, like, at least of the same type. They all bring in the same number of people. It doesn't matter how long they are. So, that's what I'm getting ready to watch Perry Mason on. Hey, look at that. Free with an antenna. They have all 3 of these shows on the network right now. Nice. Yeah, one of my good friends was telling me about this antenna that he has that's actually pretty small and really cheap, and it gets a pretty good signal. So, I might have to look into something like that. But I don't know, I don't really watch a whole lot of TV, but it'd be good to have an antenna just in case, like if something happens. My parents have a YouTube TV account, and I will kind of use that with them. And then we have an Amazon Prime. And that's about it. Okay. Oh, we could do our shuttle loops again. What kind of space we got? We got space to do shuttle loops? I think we do. So we could do something back here and then have all the pathways go up and over the track that's going to be like right here. Would something like this work? Oh, but I need to leave enough room. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's going to be tough. Because if that's there... we'll figure that out later. We'll do something else. I might want to flatten this little dune right here, and then we'll be fine. Hey, Victor and Christ, good to see you. I see you sneaking, little peeping in here. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night. We'll build a Ferris wheel. Put something like that over here. Can we fit something like that? Oh man, it doesn't fit right there. I don't think that's good. I don't think anything is gonna fit there, unfortunately. Okay. Anyway, the process of the show, of the episode that I was referencing to, is that the old folks were sold on the monorail since the salesman named it the Matlock Monorail. Throughout the episode, Grandpa Simpson yells, "Matlock!" Oh, that's funny. You mean we can watch Matlock while we're on the monorail? Well, sure, yeah, of course. I'm sold. I love Matlock. Oh shoot, we can increase the price of this probably to $3. Keep our money flowing for a little while. We'll have to kind of reduce the price after a little while, though. That quote from before was from the Lucy show about the banker and the dough, another funny old sitcom. Yeah, I don't know if I saw that one as much. I remember watching I Love Lucy. My parents have like all those episodes on DVD. So I've seen a bunch of those. The George Burns and Gracie Allen show is also very funny. I haven't heard of that one before. People on the coaster could hit their feet on the stall. I guess so. I guess they are hanging down. I thought it was more of like a... I wasn't really looking at it. I was wondering if it was more of a lay-down coaster or something. How does this look underground? Is this one coaster that just changes color? Oh, it does. So it's yellow, then it turns red, then it turns yellow, then it turns red. It's yellow there, turns red underground. Red, yellow, red, and back to the station. Interesting. That's confusing. I thought that was 2 coasters. Dang, that is a really, really long... Here, let's change this up. Let's get rid of some of this here. There we go. We don't need that long of queue lines because I don't think there's that many people. We don't need that many people standing in a line anyways. So, don't mention Perry Mason either. Oh, I just love Perry. Ooh, a 3-stream streak. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Very nice. The first season of George Burns and Gracie Allen, they were still learning how to film for television as TV was very new, and you could see the shadow of the overhead microphone and the shots moving around. And the set looked like a stage for a play. They kept tweaking it for future seasons as it developed into the modern set for TV sitcom. That's funny. I mean, yeah, they got to start somewhere, right? So... what do we got? Food. I guess we'll do burgers. Got some burgers there. Probably should make sure to have enough bathrooms. Oh, won't let us put it under that, huh? It's a lot of little spaces there. They like having a lot of pathways weaved through. That sitcom actually started out on the radio, which is also very fun to listen to on long car trips. Oh, that's cool. Do they have some of those on like a repository of old shows like that to be able to find to like stream and listen to? Old radio shows. I feel like that would be a great thing to have on some sort of Spotify type thing or whatever, where you can just listen to archived radios and stuff. Now the radio shows fell into public domain and you can look them up and find them. Okay, nice. I don't go on too many long road trips, but yeah, the drive back to where my parents live, that would be a long enough trip that could enjoy something like that. Alright, we should keep moving along as we have quite a bit that we need to do. So we need to get 2,400 guests in the park by the end of year 4, I think, or 2,300 guests, one of the two. So we need to keep trucking along. What are people thinking? Clean and tidy. Good. Monorail's a good value. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Information the park. Some things I'm not gonna try to max out the cost because then people run out of money too quickly and then we don't have them in the park for very long. So all right. Do we have any other small... been doing this one a lot, this hanging bats one. But I want to make sure to do some, like something like this. Some less expensive ones we can just kind of pop in an area easily. Downloaded a lot of them. George Burns and Gracie Allen show. Funny show. Other good ones are More Miss Brooks and the Jack Benny program. And my favorite husband. So when you download them, you just download them as MP3s and just manage them on your device and play them through Media Player, I would imagine. Okay. And this one... let's do $3, just because it's short. People go through this pretty quick. We don't need a ton of those. This one... let's do like 120. Yeah, I've got a lot of hard drive space now, so I'll have to look into some fun things like that. I used to try to have like digital copies of my movies and stuff on my computer, but it's not really worth it anymore. Then I have the discs anyways. The only thing, eventually I'm thinking about getting a disk drive for my tower. I don't know. I'd like to get a Blu-ray player on it just so I can play Blu-rays as well. Is there something small? We don't have a whole lot of money for this. Yeah, we'll have to wait. That's big. Let's find something else small. We got... ooh, the slide. Slide is small. I like these small ones that you can just kind of find a tight little area and just fit it in. I'm guessing we can't build anything under that very easily. I'm kind of wondering if can we fit another... we could probably fit a 3x3 next to that. We put an exit right there? Is the exit short enough? No. Okay, so that's not a good spot for that. What about over here? There's not much over here. Try to make this area a little bit more exciting. Quote tracks with coaster shape. Not sure if I follow you. Okay. Yeah, at some point I'll connect this back up again, but... I should put some food over here too. What are people saying? It's really clean and tidy. Well, I guess they're not seeing all this barf on the floor. Oh, I should get another handyman. Remember, if you want to be a part of the park, you want to be a handyman or a mechanic, please redeem those channel points. Let's see here. It's actually starting to feel a little cold. Might have to get a jacket or something at some point here. Father Time wants to be a worker. Alright, what do you, who do you want to be? Do you want to be a handyman or a mechanic? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I am thinking. Okay. Handyman? Alright. You got it. Alright. Instead of Bernard, you're going to be Father Time Jr. Not to be confused with Father Time Senior. I'm thinking. A good value, really? Alright. I want to be my own person. I'm not my father. I'm my own person. Not a body snatcher. Alright, what are people thinking? Been standing in line for ages. You know, I probably should not make this as long as it is then. Try to make this queue line a little bit shorter. Hey, why are you wandering in the desert there, buddy? Stealing Bernard's identity? Yeah. You only think I'm Father Time Jr. No. Do you remember someone named Bernard? Of course you don't. There never was a Bernard. He's just a figment of your imagination. No need to waste any thought about him. He does not exist. Okay. Let's just do that. Now they shouldn't be waiting in line as long. There's 20 people on the ride. So if 10 people... Oh, it almost fits a whole set of people that are in the queue line, though. That's not too bad, for the most part. Maybe a few extra, but... if they're in the queue line, they're most likely going to make it into the cinema. There might be, like, 1 or 2 extras. Maybe. Yeah, 21 fit in the queue line. So, like, all of them but 1 will make it into the ride. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay. We have a roto drop. That's a pretty easy one to do. Actually, let's do custom. Would that be something good for, like, right in here? Sure. So we can kind of best utilize this space and we can build a bunch of coasters everywhere else. Let's do something like that. Let's test it out. Okay. Now I'm guessing that there never is like a brakes issue with this with hitting the ground too fast. That would be so scary. We're already up to 650 guests. We're like a little over a quarter of the way there. And just because it's a 4-year scenario, I might speed up the game a little bit, just because it's a long scenario, and I don't think I can stay up that late. Merry-go-round. Oh, everyone loves merry-go-round. We need to have that up front. Okay. I'm not expecting it to be a full line necessarily.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah, if it's that quiet, how come you guys aren't chatting more? What, am I supposed to entertain you and talk to you the whole time? Is that how this works? I don't think so. The guests also like boat hires. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually unlocked here. We'd have to make our own little pond for that. There's a log flume. They do like that. That would be a good one to build. I'll have to check that one out. Clean and tidy, need to go to the bathroom. Build a couple more bathrooms, I guess. So there's one here, one there. I guess I could put one down here at this corner. And then, actually, you know what? I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna charge 10 cents. Just to cover my costs. We could put a bathroom over here. We could, let's see, there's one there. So what if we put one like over here? 5. That should be enough. That's they're spread out enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We could do another one over here once we start using this pathway, but I kind of disconnected this little back section. Well, Smokey is on me. It's hard to type when she's expecting pets. Oh. That is true. Gotta make sure to keep Kitty happy. But, man, I should have expected an excuse like that from you, Bob. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? 3D cinema is pretty popular. Let's put another one over here. And instead, we'll do Storm Chasers for this one. Well, in that case, I'll subscribe again next month. There you go. You know what? Fine. You do that, okay? Gosh. You're ruining my life. Ugh. Fine, I will. Fine, okay. Whatever, man. Oh yeah, maybe we should sprinkle a tree or two in here. There. So, see, I mean, just adding a few trees like that already makes it feel just that much nicer. Reminds me when you're a kid. You're like hanging out with one of your friends and you guys get into like an argument or something like that. It's like, you know what? Why don't you just you need to go home. All right, Get out of here. I mean, like, I remember, like, my friend, well, like a friend, him saying that, and I did that one time, and I felt awful saying that. It's like, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Okay, are we getting close to what? We should have a good number of flat rides at this point. Okay. We're getting our guest limit up to, wow, 800 already, and still a good number of people coming in. We're not even using safest park in the country. Ooh, that award is going to help. Having those awards helps with guest generation as well. So having those positive awards helps a lot. So, what are you thinking? No, he has no thoughts at all. Comes with $100. Wow. And we're only charging for rides, which I like that more. What are people saying? Feels sick. A lot of people feeling sick. Merry-go-round is a good value. Really? Really? Well, okay then. Rotodrop is a good value. Oh, there's a lot of barf over there. What is it? 6? Okay, let's do $3. Kind of feeling we might need to have. Oh my gosh. They're so sick after coming off of this ride. We might just need to have a handyman that's just like patrolling this back area. Something like that. That was one messy zone. Let's get another one. A fourth wandering around. Man, these names. Bernard, Nelly, Father Time. I mean, man, these are some strange names. I guess I complain about how disgusting. They just said how we just got an award of how clean our park is. What are you talking about? Where'd the other handyman? Hey, what are you doing? Can you not like walk through or here or something? Oh, look at that. Yep, he's stuck. There we go. Okay, now he can wander through. I was gonna say, I thought I had him be able to reach all over the place here. Okay. Probably should try to make sure to have enough garbage cans around too, especially around all of our food areas and stuff. A lot of trash cans that are full. Hey, welcome in, Casey. I moved in bed and I don't think I was supposed to feel my rib move independently. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I wouldn't imagine so. Are you sure that's what that was? Or are you moving? Alright. Hopefully that's not the case. It's kind of scary. Ooh, can we have a pathway go through here? No, nothing there, huh? They're dangling a little bit. Oh, nope. Ah, I can't do that. Alright. Doesn't work. Bummer. I was thinking, like, I guess we could lower the ground a little bit, but we'll see. Just rolled over and it felt weird, almost like a floating rib situation. Well, if it doesn't hurt, then you're probably okay. I don't know. I'm no doctor. How does it feel? It seems like everything on my inside wants to be on my outside. Like I already had an allergic reaction like an hour ago, so I'm fine. Oh, jeez. What are you allergic to? Yeah, I'm gonna grab this jacket. What are you allergic to, Casey? And is this something that you knew about before, or is this something new? Alright. That should be better. That's better. How many people are on this ride? 15 people at a time? Okay. Oh, we need some garbage cans here, too. People are so gross, they just throw their trash on the ground. Guess we could put some food over here too. Okay. What do we got? I kind of want to just stick with like the stuff we're just doing, do the same stuff. Because then their prices match up. Okay. Let's see. The only thing I can find is oral allergy syndrome, which basically affects only the mouth, tongue, and throat, and it's basically your body's way of attacking vegetables. I've never heard of that. 3 streams. Hey, nice streak there. Good. Nice job. Good job. But I had spaghetti, and it's the tomatoes that are making my throat tingly. Really? Just tomatoes in general, or a certain kind? Come on, buddy. There's a bunch of stuff this way, too. No, come... Oh, gosh. Alright, watch. I'll put him there, and then he'll go off the other way. Yep. So. Alright. Nope, there we go. Okay, he's going the right way that time. Alright, we got a bit more money, so let's find... I was thinking of like a tiny junior coaster thing over here. In this space. Then we can do something narrow over there. Well, I already break out when tomato juice gets on your skin. Really? So it makes sense why my throat hates tomatoes. Ah, so you can't have like pasta sauce and pizza and... Oops. Let's keep it on the test. Stuff like that. What kind of trains are there? Oh well, that's fine. That's too bad. And tomatoes are so good too. Like, they're used in a lot of stuff, and they're good for you. Is this like a new revelation, or have you known this? Probably, but I'm still gonna eat pasta. I wonder if it's like, if it depends on like how you're having it. If it's a little different. Let's at least do $3. Are they waiting? Not that much. Okay. I know, I feel like I enjoy pizza and pasta and stuff like that so much, I don't think I could give up. I don't like eating just like straight tomatoes, but I like, you know, tomato sauce and tomato byproducts and stuff. You know, stuff made with tomatoes. Throat tingles are newer within the last 2 years. Oh, so you've kind of grown into that. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna make a lot of money here with all these umbrellas. Anyone that doesn't have an umbrella will pay anything as long as they have the money for an umbrella. That's one way that you can kind of get money quickly. When it rains, because a lot of people don't want to go on rides when it rains. There's some sort of thing to wait. How many trains are there? 3? Let's do 10 seconds. Okay. I'm trying to kind of spread things out a little bit. We could do some sort of like four coaster shuttle loop thing here. Maybe we won't do 6, but we could do 4. Oops. Well, that might work. Well, maybe not. Nope, that's a bad spot. So if we do that, dang it, I didn't mean to click. I think it needs to be back a little bit. Something like that. So I'm trying to think, like, would that work if it was, if it's flipped? So if that's like there, then there's a middle one. That. Oh, it's already starting to hit that thing, so I don't think that would work. I'm gonna find a new place. Could do something over here, but I want to like. Was that something we could have done over here? That might work here. Do that. We'll try it out before we turn them on, just so we can delete them for free if need be. Ooh, no, that's a little tight. Demolish. Maybe we have to start with the middle first. I just feel like something's gonna be in the way over there because it's so long. Gotta find a nice narrow area for this. There's all this stuff up here. Can we delete this? It'll give us a little bit of money. All these extra things. You know, if I lowered this, why are those there? Can we make our park bigger? No. Let me lower this land really quick, and then we'll just like tuck it back here in the end. This looks wide enough. So if we had this and then had that, that can still fit through, right? I think so. That can get out. If we did that, then that might be a little too tight. Let's do that. And then put that right there. And that right there. Oops. That right there. Hey, look at that. They all fit. Nice. Cool. We'll just do 4, not 6. Synchronize them all together. There we go. Now we just need to figure out our pathways again, which I think I'm just going to have these come out. Which honestly, I don't think they need to be very, well... If I went up with this one, where is it going to meet? That's the thing. There's not enough room for this one too. So why don't we just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this other bottom one. Do something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like that. Can't really think of anything else that really would work very well. Okay. Let's go under here. Yeah. Turn these guys on, and then I will get the other few lines going somehow. See if we can kind of match what that is a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can go over. One, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5. That's a little cleaner. Okay. All right. That's simple enough. Relatively. And that brings in 4 coasters. That's probably the best part. Okay, let's do that cutaway view. Whoa. Okay. Just to make sure there's some benches along the way here. Do I want to have some sort of pathway to get across here? I kind of do. There we go. Now people can get across. Disgusting state of your paths. Alright. Let's get a couple more. I'm not a huge fan of trying to get with... It'd be easier if we had less pathways, but there's so many pathways. I need to have so many handymen patrolling in small areas. Hey, nice catch there. Got him! Trying to see if there's like any like specific places where it's really bad, but it's like wherever the coasters are, that's where it's the worst. Trying to think, do I want to put more things in the back? I don't know. I think we'll do fine. I think we got plenty of space, but I just worry that there's not going to be enough room for coasters and things like that. But should be able to do one or two coasters there, one there. We'll be able to do something with this. This hill is kind of iffy. But there are some like small things we can do. I don't think I've ever done this one before. Would this fit in... Yeah, it fits in a fairly small space. I can even fit it in something like this. Shuttle Loop B still hasn't been fixed. What do you mean? It just opened. Yeah, let's get a third mechanic. How many rides do we have? 21. Yeah, I should have 4. One for every like 5 or 6 rides or so. Hmm. Are the results? They're in. All right. Hey, that's a good one. Let's do 350. We're doing pretty good though. I mean, we're just into year 2 and we're at almost 1,400 guests, so we're a little over halfway. So, might even just kind of speed things up a little bit. Alright, what are people thinking? Need to go to the bathroom. That was great. Shuttle loops are a good value. Okay. $2, huh? How about $3? Man, they're really popular. Those are like, it's like printing money. Man, these people have such a low threshold for intensity. Look how much these guys are blowing up everywhere. Okay. I think we'll just kind of slowly give certain pathways to certain handymen to keep clean. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why is this so bad right here? Where'd he go? Shouldn't you be cleaning all these things? Hey! Where are you going? Come back over here. I do have a handyman kind of patrolling this little section over here somewhat, but not all of this. So we'll still have to kind of check on it. Alright. Doing good with money now, let's see. I do like this one. Ooh, this doesn't even take up too much space. Can this be our, like, our one coaster in the front that everyone sees and attracts people to the park? Two trains, 8 cars. Sure. Pretty high. Let's do 350. Now we can't really see a whole lot, but that's okay. And people are throwing up after this junior coaster. I mean, come on. Oops. Okay. Well, I should connect this up soon here. But, you know, we still have a lot of good space here. What else do we want to build? I wish they had more options for this. This one's kind of long and... Well, it's not that long, I guess. It just looks long. Fit that in there. Disgusting state of your paths. You know what? I've been going through cleaning up a ton of that. People need to learn to clean up after themselves. Anyone ever thought about that? Probably not. Alright, we got 10 handymen. Flying saucers. Actually, would this be good for over here? Sure. I want to go on something more thrilling than flying saucers. Well, at least there's a couple people that want to ride it. Now I have to wait for everyone else to get there, which might take a while. That looks good. All right. We might have to assign someone for over here. Unfortunately. Let's get our transparency options here. Okay, so there's that. Yeah. Alright, you should be able to keep that clean pretty good. I don't think that's too much of a area to patrol. That's not asking too much. That's still looking pretty clean. That's pretty rough. Alright. Come on, pick them up. Thank you. How many times I gotta click on it, huh? Do that. Maybe we can have another person take this middle section here. Or I'll stay in your patrol zone. Waste of Poké Dollars. Are you really running low on Poké Dollars? I mean, honestly. Let's see, do we have enough garbage cans over here? A lot of people hanging out over here. Yeah, he's responding. Game likes to freak out. Hey, this hasn't been fixed yet. It's like, it just broke. Need to be more frugal. You know what? You just need to lurk in the stream more, and you'll get tons of them. I've got so many Poke Dollar, coin, whatevers. And I never use them. This is pretty bad over here. Right, Kathy's gonna be over here. It's a long straight line. We do something like that. That should be enough. Lily. See, once you start patrolling some, you gotta like patrol all of them. What is that? Figure out who that is. Is it Kathy? Nope. It's about the time. Yep. Alright, Lindsay. Good. Kind of running low on staff here. No, we can have you overlap a little bit. Lurking is the opposite of throwing. That is true. But it allows you to earn some Poké Dollars without putting out any effort. And then you don't spend them, you just keep accumulating them. Right. Okay, there's Nelly. Let's go. One more. There's just so many that you would have to patrol over so much space that it just gets expensive because of how many aisles there are of pathways. Okay, that is gross over here. Who's the one that's over here? Ellie. Oh, she's got a lot of her work cut out for her there. The lurking isn't the right word. You need to chat to get paid. I don't know if you do for the Pokemon game. So I mean, technically, I have my chat window open up for myself, and I'm getting a ton of cash. And I don't chat. I don't chat in my own stream. I used to catch Pokemon when I was streaming, but I don't really do that much. Where's my check? Oh man, I don't know. It's right next. It's with mine, and who knows where that's at. So maybe streamers can make money in their own stream without typing. Maybe. Could be. I don't know. All right. What have we not? Oh, this little section right there. We done everything else? We've covered everything else. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna go right there, buddy. Okay. Give him a little extra there. Have a little bit of crossover. But yeah, maybe I'll have to maybe I'll have to keep an eye on what kind of Pokemon pop up, I guess, huh? And that is a really long... Honestly, I'll probably end up doing something in the middle and that can connect to it or something. Some of these queue lines are just so stinking long.
Oh, hey yo.
Hey, Doug the Gamer Dad, welcome in. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. I was kind of lurking. I caught a little bit of your stream.
Oh, hey yo.
Oh, hey, welcome in, Father Time. I didn't see you there. Nice of you to join us.
Oh, hey yo.
Oh, hey, Creepy Bro, welcome in. Appreciate it. Rollercoaster Tycoon is one of those games where a lot of people have nostalgia for it. I never owned it as a kid. Ah, that's a thing, man. I'm surprised you never did because you could get it from a cereal box. They had it all over the place. You're nostalgic for SimCity 2000. Ah, that's true. It usually seems like either people were nostalgic for one or the other, with SimCity or Rollercoaster Tycoon. So I can understand that. I can understand that. Or there's people like Father Time that they just want to be so cool. They're gonna be like, hey, I was in nostalgia for all of it, everything, all the things. Look how cool I am. No. Oh, sorry, just those two. Different eras. Yeah. I mean, because I don't know when SimCity 2 came out, but this one came out in 2002 or something like that. So, something like that. Uh-oh. Getting in the chair and you want to sit down? Oh. Mrs. Pickles has her desk on the other side of mine. She has a chair with a blanket over it, and Chetty loves laying down in that chair. But then when Mrs. Pickles wants to come and use her computer, she has to move him, and he's very sad. 1993 and then 1999. Oh, maybe the second one came out in 2002. Maybe that's what it is. Alright. We're getting close to halfway there, and we've kind of stagnated on our guests. I should probably double check and make sure I'm not charging too much for some of these. $5. Let's max out at like $3. How much are these? 3. Let's do 250. Uh-oh, that one's broken down. Oh, there's 2 of them that aren't going, huh? Oh, 2 of them are broken. Huh, would you look at that? Hey, Bronson. Good to see you. Welcome in. Speaking of lurking, although I'd say our family computer in the late 90s would not have handled the Rollercoaster Tycoon. Yeah, we upgraded to something at some point and got like Windows Millennium Edition on it and everything. I don't know. Back then I didn't really track PC specs and all that kind of stuff, so I have no idea. Yeah, it required a Pentium class PC, and we were a 46 in 2002. Gotcha. Been lurking for a while, trying to sleep. Hope stream is going well. Yeah, it's going good so far, especially now that you're here. But I hope you're able to get some sleep. Sorry you're not able to fall asleep so quickly. Hopefully things change a little bit for you and you can get some rest. Let's see, we could use bathroom. Food stall. Drink stall. Balloons. Where's the nearest information kiosk? Over here? I guess we can put one here. Going back to SimCity 2000 as an adult, I solved the game so it doesn't have as much replay value as Rollercoaster Tycoon. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's like scenarios kind of like there are with the Rollercoaster Tycoon. Let's see, can we fit something in that space there? Let's see, what are we researching? Can we do coasters? We can do coasters. Hey, Chetty. There you go. Good boy. I want to do this one again. I like this one, and it's a short one. Is there a nice little tight area we can fit something like this in? Maybe in... maybe over here somehow. Something like that. I don't know. It's already pretty high. It'd be kind of cool if you could get it to go underground and just have the the ground open up or whatever. Then it could be at ground level. I bet there's a way to do that. That might even be how they originally made this one. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Getting hit. Yeah. Oh, no, that didn't do it. There we go. All right. Good enough. We'll make this 250. Alright, guests are going down. We're building more stuff though. It would have to go into a cliff face instead of the ground. Yeah. It looks like it would be one that might work underground, but yeah, you might have to just build it yourself, but just, I guess you could look at it and then just build it yourself with your own track pieces, not doing it rebuilt, and it might work. Come on, I want to put it on this thing there. Okay. I mean, we're starting, I don't know, it kind of ebb and flow a little bit. Where's our person to clean up all this stuff here? Hello? No, not you. Where's our other Amy person? Is that you? No? There's someone that's supposed to be over here. Where are you? Not you. Not you. Maybe they're just not in the area. Maybe sometimes if you don't put them in where their patrol zone is. Yeah, there you go. Where are you at? Are you stuck somewhere? You need to be over here. If you don't move them where they're supposed to, they never end up making it to where they should be. It's that they never end up cleaning where they should, and it looks awful like that. Excuse me. You need to keep going down the whole row here. There you go. There's more for you to do. I can still do some other stuff on the ground over here. Can do one of these. Well, let's just do something like that over here. What else could we do? Could do a simple go-kart track or something like that. Oh, we did get some more of these. Ooh. I do like the motion simulator. But that would be good for a really tight, kind of small space. We can do that with something in here. We could do two different ones. We could have one over here and one over here. Oops, I'm gonna do the other video. Thrill Riders. Yeah. Oh no, people can't get to it. Oh no, they can't find the entrance to Motion Simulator 2. What are we gonna do? How about we just build it? Probably a bit longer of a queue line than we need to, but that's okay. Okay. Gotta keep building coasters. I'm trying to make something a little bit smaller. I wish you could build it. Whoops. I wish you could build some of these without all the extra stuff. I don't really care about the pathway. Actually, that works out fine. So we made that $2. This one's also $2. That's fine. How much is this? $3.50? How about $2.50? Again, people don't have a have the ATM here, so they can't just get more cash when they're running low. They just leave. So our goal is to keep people in the park, so we need to make sure things aren't too expensive. Maybe we make coasters $2.50. That's kind of small, so we do 2. This one, $2.50, that's fine. $50, $50. I'm not paying that much for pirate ship. I want to go on something more thrilling. Okay. Is that 180 that I did for this one too? Okay. I feel like people don't really like bumper cars as much. I feel like that would be a fun one. Okay. Let's see. Still got plenty of cash, so let's keep going. Wait, this one's a pretty small one. Where can we fit this one nicely? Why is it so high up? I guess we can do that. We get to, I don't know if we can get out of there. That's right in the way. Well, we have to be like right here. Okay. $2 is fine. Alright, we should just be able to keep pathways over here. That's good enough. Alright, is this done? Just finishing. And we're good. Alright, let's open that up. Because roughly, coasters will attract about 100 people. I think is what it is. Something like that. So, they're probably the best at bringing in more guests. But we might need to refurbish some of these. 59%, yeah. Bring the reliability back up. Treat it like a brand new coaster that should bring in people. It's a little slow. Oh, there's some people. I mean, I could do advertising, but I kind of don't want to do that. See the guest graph? Yeah, it's been pretty. I'm pretty sure it's going to look pretty flat. Yeah, we've been right around this like 1,350 for a long time. So we kind of got there and then just kind of held there, even though we've been kind of building stuff and fixing things and whatnot. So we've been addressing the disgusting state of our park. Return with a couple of breakfast sandwiches and a big glass of water. Ooh, that sounds good. What's on your breakfast sandwich? Yeah, we got this one. That's kind of a really compact coaster. Is there a good spot for something like this? I could do something on an edge or something. Like all these, I don't want to have it against a pathway and like block anything. What about over here? Oh, is that something like that would be good over here, right? Yeah, over good. They even put little flower beds in there, nice. Alright, I haven't built this one before, that's kind of cool. I toasted 2 English muffins. On each of them I put a sausage patty, American cheese, and Taco Bell, creamy chipotle, ooh. Which we bought bottled at the grocery store, nice. Yeah, we've gotten Taco Bell sauce from the grocery store sometimes, just the regular hot sauce and whatnot. But it's like you get, ooh, that's looking nasty there. Like you get, You get the sauce packets so much. Is that done yet? Oh, it's got like grape sections. All right, we need to see who the unfortunate soul is that has who's working over here. Where's the handyman? You? Yeah. All right, Matthew, you gotta clean that up. Okay, and then you can meet him halfway. Take off a little bit of that. Hey, how's it going, Feeling Swink? Good to see ya. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, you were probably watching the Indiana game yesterday. How bet you enjoyed that, huh? I kind of forgot it was on, but I don't really watch a whole lot of college football. But hope you enjoyed it. Let's see. We can put a few benches out here. Those people are certainly green in the face. Lightly butter the inside of each English muffin. Man, that sounds like a great one. Let's see, Mrs. Pickles, my wife, she made some like breakfast sandwiches with making biscuits, and then she made like a whole flat of like scrambled eggs in the oven, and then cut them into squares to put on those. And a sausage patty and some cheese, and those are really good. That was an amazing game. My heart couldn't take much more. I'll have to see the highlights. I didn't really catch any of the game, so actually, like, I completely didn't catch any of the game. I didn't. Not that I caught a little bit. I didn't watch any. I was, yeah, I was here doing this. Well, not coasters, but I was playing. And generally it's probably clean for the most part because people are generally happy. Oops, except for areas like this. Hire another person so we can just kind of drop wherever we find a little spot. It's not looking so good. Alright, another coaster. We got cash. We need to keep building coasters. Find something that's a little bit on the smaller side so it's not too big. That's only 5,000. Oh, this one's a good one. Do something like that. Can we do that? Are we going to be able to get out? Well, that's probably on level. I could go down. And let's do the exit. Yeah, That works. Okay, let's get this one testing. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day, Swank. It's good to see you as always. Are you streaming tonight? Or are you taking the night off? Stop resetting. Every time you like close a window, it resets. It's so annoying. Alright. Coming in for the final lap. Alright, there we go. Looks good. Alright, $2. I'll do 250. Since it's new. Or newer at least. I probably need to get another mechanic. Probably have enough rides. How many rides we got? 32? Yeah. No, not tonight. Fell asleep and just woke up a little bit ago. Ah, okay. Now, sometimes taking a nap is nice, but then sometimes it's like, well, shoot. You end up sleeping more than you wanted to. And then now you're like, well, now I'm not tired to go back to bed. What do I do? Always throw more of these guys in. People love motion simulators. I should draw some more people to this area as well. It's kind of quiet over here. Kind of quiet. $3. How about $2? How much is the monorail? What are people thinking about the monorail? Not paying that much. Alright, how about $1? Alright. Now people can't say it's too much, they just want to go on something more thrilling. Tell us the truth. You just don't think it's thrilling enough. Okay. Let's find another. Oh, we do have Enterprise. We have another flat ride. We can throw something like this over here. Definitely a lot going on back here. Handyman showed up. Good. Where the yeah. I keep thinking of Handyman as like the guy, the engineer who's like fixing rides, because handymen are like people that fix things. Kind of a jack of all trades. But here they mean it as someone who's cleaning up. Okay. We need to start utilizing the space. What else can we build? Another coaster. Oh, we did one of these already. Yeah, that's what's over here. Did we do a... Yeah, we did that blue one. Did this one already. Oh, this is kind of compact. This is pretty small. Is there a good spot for something like this? Honestly, we could do something like that over here really easily. And we change the entrance and exit. Yeah, there we go. I understand why they want it in the middle, but we don't need to do that. Okay. Still, man, we're just still not doing much. Why are we doing so terribly? We kind of like hit that plateau. We have about 3 years left. We just need to keep building coasters, I guess. Did we not open something up? Alright. It's a good number of people coming in, but we're losing people that have no money. Running out of cash. Can't afford whatever, fill in the blank. Alright, we need to reduce our prices. Gotta keep people in the park. Alright, bathrooms. They are now free. They're not 10 cents to use the bathroom. Alright, 50 cents profit. 50 cents profit. That's fine. This is the point where I'm usually doing this later in the game and I'm like scrambling to make things cheaper so that people stick around. I guess I could make the queue lines longer so they sit in line and not use their money as often. Are you still going? I am still going. I'm still here. Bedtime is Rickles. Only 10 o'clock. Not that late. No, you get up earlier than I do, so. Have a good night, Kevin. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Get some good rest. We'll see you again soon, hopefully. I was just chatting with my dad for a while, and he called while I was watching you, so it popped back up after the call. Oh, gotcha. Why is it so bad right here? Don't we have someone cleaning? Yeah, we do. I don't know where they are. Click on the coaster. Or we just make all the coasters $2. I'm just kind of scrambling to try to keep people in the park and not use up all their cash right away. People need to walk slower too. That would help. So bedtime for me. Thanks for being my friend. Well, thank you for being my friend as well, Kevin. Thank you so much. God bless you. You're the best. Have a great night, and have a great day at work tomorrow. Talk to you later. Yeah, I'll have to fill you in on some interesting, cool stuff. So maybe I'll just text you. So sounds great. Okay, cool. See you later, Kevin. Have a good night. Okay. Most of these are fixed. Monorail's great. Monorail's not thrilling enough. Yeah, well, it's a transport ride. It's not meant to entertain. It's meant to get you from point A to point B or C or D. So there. Ha. Like spending all this time adjusting prices instead of actually building new rides. So any progress we've been getting, I'm now probably losing. I guess are mindlessly shuffling around the park by the monorail, yeah. Monorail is a pretty inexpensive, fun thing to do, people. Alright, that one's pretty small. We could fit that, well, relatively. We could fit that in somewhere over here. Okay, let's... delete the pathways. I don't know why they have a castle here. It doesn't really fit. What do you mean it's in the way? Okay. That's connected. Let's just change that to plain. Is that done? It's done. Okay. $2. That's fine. Are there any... Man, we're like losing guests a lot. How are we supposed to keep people in this park? They keep losing all their money. If we had the ATM, that one special thing, we could keep people in the park so much better. But people are riding our rides just too quickly. Okay, what else? Get all this space in the middle. We can do a wooden coaster. I'm waiting to see if we get anything interesting here, anything new. Not one of these suspended mini. Well, these are pretty cheap actually. That's not too bad actually. We'll fit like one of these over here somehow. We could do something like that. Okay. Can I get more? If I do 2. That's 12. Okay, let's build our pathway. Like always. Always need a pathway. Okay. Okay, that's connected. That's good. Oof, this is looking bad over here. Yeah, I don't know why. It might be good just to... Hey, Kendra, welcome in. Thanks for checking in. Good to see ya. Probably should try to do some sort of campaign. Even if it's just a short one. At least a little bit. So what we do in this scenario? So this scenario, we need to, this is a guest number scenario. So we need to have 2,300 guests in our park at the end of year 4, and then and then have a park rating of 600. So let's see, do we have any worst park food award? Oh, we don't have enough variety, that's why. Fine. We'll get some more food in there and get rid of that. That's probably not helping us at all. Having that negative award does not help us with guest generation. That lowers it. So, holy moly, yeah. I mean, and the crazy thing is we hit like 1,300 guests in our park like pretty early on, like within a year or so, or a little after a year, and then we've kind of plateaued. So we need to get another 1,000-ish guests in a year and a half, and we are kind of going flat. So I don't want to use advertising if I can help it, but sometimes I'm not really sure what I don't know why it just drops off. Because you'd think that if people are leaving, more would come, and we're building more rides. We got a lot of rides. We've got 37 rides. And a good number of them are coasters. Like at least probably about a third of them. So, and the rides, the coasters should be attracting about 100 guests each. So, suspended mini coaster. Mini suspended coaster. Is that one? Oh, we did that one. Got the mine train. Got a mine train coaster. That's not bad. That's a fun one. There's Fury. Some of these are kind of big. That one's a little bit smaller. Yeesh. 2,100 feet. 2,300. Actually, that's not too bad. Do have this big hill over here. Not sure what to do with it. Oh, we need 10,000? Sheesh, okay, can't do that for a little bit. Absolute straight line graph, pretty much. Pretty much. So, yeah, it's not much of a graph, it's more of a... just a flat line. But everyone leaving has used like all their cash. And they come in with a ton. They've been on 33 rides. Maybe we need to make our queue lines longer? So people don't use their money as fast? I don't know. Generally, you want throughput through a little better. But right now, we don't really want throughput very high on our rides. Feeling sick, out of cash, need to go to the bathroom, feeling very sick, clean and tidy. 2 ice, 10 cheese. That's good. Well, that's the thing. Everything's gonna say it's good value because we can't charge a lot. Because you guys go through your cash so fast. Alright, we did our marketing campaign and that didn't really do a whole lot. So I don't know, we might just have to be building a lot of stuff. So I know we did that. Oh, that is a mess. That's a mess. Well, that's how you got up to 1380s. Yeah. And I remember doing Amity Airfield, and it was really tough. That was a tough one, too. And I ended up just, like, spamming every kind of ride I could. Multiple of the same. All over the place. Just to have something. And I'm kind of wondering if I need to do the same thing. Oh, let's do a different color. Yeah, I mean, this area was just hopping. I really don't know why. I've lowered my prices a ton on stuff, and yet people are still not really going on things. I think it's just the fact that people have been here for a while and they've spent a lot of money on the rides when they were expensive, and now we're just kind of barely holding on to them, and then they'll be leaving shortly. Okay. Man, that really did not help a lot. It did not help very much at all. Actually, no, what if we put the entrance there? And then 14, yep, okay. No, not that. Pathway. Right. That should attract a few people. And we'll actually make that 3 laps, so it's longer, so people sit in line longer. And we're losing guests again. Yay! Man, people have such a low nausea tolerance here. So they're getting sick so much. They're making our park disgusting. Not really sure what else to do. I do have some blueprints for some pretty simple, boring rides. That I made when I did Amity Airfields. So maybe we might have to break some of those out and quickly spam a lot of those and just cram in a bunch of regular rides, just flat rides. You remember Frightmare Hills? I did that one. Refresh me on that. I don't remember specifics about some of these ones, but I did do that one. I don't remember how you did it either. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a little while. I don't really... I don't keep a log of how I did all my parks in my head. Wasn't actually 3. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just kidding. Wasn't actually there. Yeah. Okay, is this done? Yeah, good enough. Oh my gosh. Look how bad this is right here. Alright, I think I'm gonna have whoops, no, we'll keep you there. I need patrol zone there. But why aren't people riding some of these rides? They're not going... Why don't people like what's going on? What... Is it because they don't like how intense these rides are? I'm really confused. They say that everything is a good value and was great. I'm really confused. Where are all our guests at? Are they in, they're in a couple of these lines. Can you save and show me your Frightmare Hills? Wouldn't let me send my correction. Oh yeah. You should be able to. You can look it up. I don't want to stop what I'm in the middle of here. But you can pull it up. I should have it on YouTube. I should have the VOD for that there. So you should be able to find it and see how that went. At least do that. Okay. Trying to just build more of these just to have more rides on the docket. Why aren't just the guest generation is just so poor. Oh, I still have that worst food park award. Can we try to get more people? Get some more people in, see if free ice cream. There we go. We got our first free ice cream person. Okay. We might just have to resort to advertising the whole time. Could try to slow down some of the rides. In between when they run. Do like every 20 seconds. I don't know if that would help or not. Just keep people in their queue line a little bit longer. Okay, wow, everyone is in line for go-karts. That is a good one. People really like that one. So if people can ride rides not as fast, or they don't happen as fast, people wait in line longer. They won't spend their money as fast. Therefore, they'll stay in the park longer. I don't know if this is helping or not, but We will see. It's like all against how I normally would want to play, because I'm gonna try to get money as fast as you can so you can keep building more stuff. Is my Discord new? Yeah, I've only had it around for a little while, so. Yep, it's not very old. What happened? Oh, that's right, we assigned that janitor. Made a nice long queue line, but no one wants to ride this. Why don't they want to ride it? It's not exciting enough. Running out of cash. Man, I don't know. Man, what are we doing wrong? Too many rides in the park, not enough people to ride them. Well, you'd think that having more rides would bring people into the park. But it's not doing that. I'm like trying to lower all my prices so they don't go through their money as fast. And they stay in the park longer. We just need to keep all these people used up all their money and they had $100. That's pretty much, they went on 42 rides. Alright. Let's find another kind of boring ride. Oh, there's this. This is pretty small. Oh, that's great. They're complaining about the queue lengths. Maybe you should have smaller ones. Well, maybe, but everyone really wants to ride the go-karts, so that's their decision. No one's forcing them to ride go-karts. There's just a couple other rides in the park that they could ride. Just saying. Just a couple. Okay. Oh, do I need to make the umbrellas cheaper? Good. Build another. There we go. Did Cheddar bring you any presents lately? No, he hasn't. It's been kind of too cold for there to be kind of presents running around outside. Hey, we're up to 1,400 guests with our advertising, and then it rains. He used to get some voles that were popping up in the yard in places, but it's been a little while since we've seen them. We don't think that they're around anymore, so. Hopefully, I don't know. I'd rather him not catch those. Okay, our guests are increasing, but we need to keep advertising up, unfortunately. But we can kind of do that. As long as we keep cash flow coming in. So we'll do the vouchers, and then we'll do like one of the advertising. Okay. I want to open up this pathway. Kind of, but kind of not. Alright, there was... Oh, corkscrew. Here we go. There's a few of these small ones. Do we want to do something like this? Oops. Okay, our guests are increasing a little bit. We finally got up to about a little over 1,400 guests. Almost 1,500. It's getting better. I forgot you live in a state that gets cold in the winter. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely freezing at night. So, and he's not outside all that much. But it's cold. We'll go outside a little bit during the day, but yeah. See, people like the rides. You're like cheering and happy, and I don't know. Don't quite understand. Okay. All right, we're getting there. All right, I think we're turning a corner here. I think we needed to get past the point of where we needed to let go of all of those guests that were spending money on expensive rides. We're finally getting guests in that will be freshly only paying for the new lower prices for our rides. Wow, they spent all their money. Only one food and one drink item, 6 souvenirs. Huh. They only have 4 things they're holding. Anyways. Free food and drink. Let's do lemonade. Let's do a campaign for the park. This seemed to work pretty good. And people are still coming in, so we'll keep doing that. What's my favorite drink? I've got a few. But like favorite soda would probably be Dr. Pepper. Really like lemonade actually. Lemonade is really good, especially flavored lemonade or something. But yeah, those are lemonade, very refreshing on a summer day. There's another small. One of these ones too. Whoops. What about you, Kendra? What's your favorite? What's your favorite drink? I can't fit that in there. Okay. Alright, and that would also be $1. $20. Dr. Pepper is top tier, or Diet Pepsi. Yeah. Oh. Dr. Pepper just hits differently. It's just... I don't know, some people don't like it. It's like, I don't know what you don't like about it, but man, that's it's good stuff. Alright, we're up to 15.5. Dude, the thing is we've got so much infrastructure and so much here that we can easily keep, you know, that number of people happy. We've got almost 50 rides. We're still building more, and we still got room. I don't know what, really don't know why people aren't happy. Not a loop A still has not been fixed. Well, why doesn't the person go fix it? Why doesn't the mechanic go fix it, huh? They're fixing it right now. Man, game, you're just like complaining the whole time. I wish when it rained though, it would clean the vomit off the ground. That would be helpful. Move these all back down to $1. Make people wait at least 20 seconds before the ride starts. That will get people lined up. Ads. Oh, well, I should be back from ads about right now. FP, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? you're having a good night. Oh, we can put some benches over here, huh? Compact inverted coaster is still not fixed. Thank you. Yeah. It's always good to see familiar faces. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see. This one doesn't let you do that. Actually, we can just extend this. Let's make it 2 minutes. Let's make it longer. I feel like I thought I had plenty of bathrooms. Maybe I don't. Do I need to make some more bathrooms? To make more bathrooms, we can get the award for a park with the best bathrooms. And that would be a good award to get. We got 10. How many do we need to get the award for the best bathrooms? I don't know. Is 12 enough? Maybe. Okay, let's find something else to stick in this area there. Twister coaster. Right. Is there anything small? What's the small? That's kind of small-ish. So I did build these coasters here. These are my kind of coasters to fit in a tight space. Not enough cash. Okay. That one doesn't want to tell us what it looks like, huh? Whoops. How big is this? Oh, that might fit, but that's even more expensive. Yeah, this might be the best spot. 8,000. Now we're up to 1,600 guests. Again, people are just wandering around. Is the park too big? Do we have too much? I feel like that shouldn't be an issue. That shouldn't be something that people think, right? Feeling sick, bathroom, and you're hungry. We have quite a few food places. We need to have more. Is that because you're in line? And you're stuck in line and you're hungry but you don't want to get out of line? Oh man, I'm on the last year. Okay, how are we gonna get people? 3 rides for a particular ride. Let's go with a motion simulator. Let's do motion simulator number 5. I don't know why. 5 sounds like a good number. Complain about the queue lengths in our park. Well, do we need to not have our queue lengths too long now? Do we need to bring things back down? So at some point, we're not going to be able to get enough money because people are not going through rides very fast. But a lot of these, there's not a lot of people in line. Like, where is everybody? That's one thing that I want to know is what is keeping everybody. Yeah, we'll try to get things going a little bit faster. Talking about the queue line, we can add some more TVs in that one. They're all in line for the go-karts. That is true. There are a lot of people in line for the go-karts. There's 87, 86 people in line for go-karts. Do I need to build another go-karts? Well, if they're not in line for the go-karts... Oh my gosh! Whoa! Code rifle. Coming in with 43 people. My goodness. How was your stream? Must have been good. Man, very cool. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Stealth Pause, thank you for the follow. I am Fuzzy Pickles, Christian Variety streamer, and tonight we're playing Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 and having some fun with this. Well, it's a little stressful actually. Trying to complete this scenario. And up, there we go. Hey, how's it going? Welcome in, Supersonic. Thanks for coming in the raid. All right. All right. Let's quickly do some push-ups while we hopefully our guests. Well, we're almost up to 1,700. We only need 600 more guests. We're getting close. We're getting close. Every place I find garbage on the ground, I've got to put a garbage can. All right, let's do some push-ups really quick. All right. Oh, perfect. My screen just randomly my screen likes to just turn off. All right, here we go. Feel free to join if you want to. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, everybody. Gotta rate and run, but God bless. Thank you for bringing your community over, Code Rifle. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. Get some good rest, and we will see you another time. Have a good one, and yeah, God bless. I'll give a shout out to Code Rifle. And that's what I thought. Yep, playing some Guild Wars too. Nice. What was Code Rifle doing in Guild Wars? I know. I feel like a few times I've checked in, he's been kind of grinding on different stuff, trying to get items or XP or whatever. But yeah, hope the stream went well. Hope you guys had a good time over there. Actually, probably should stick with beginner mode because these people have the weakest stomachs. I'm making longer queue lines than normal just so that people won't spend their money too quickly. Maybe I just need to not try to charge too much for stuff at the beginning. Even though I can, people just run out of cash so quickly and then they leave the park. And they, for some reason, even though we have all these rides, it doesn't always attract people back quick enough. So, I don't know. And for some reason... Oh, that went away. Again. Options here. That one, that one. That one. Here you are. Okay, you were just down there. Oh, there's a new spot to take a look at. Alright. There's a lot of stuff over here. Okay, what else can we kind of throw in over here before it gets too late? Just gotta build more rides. Build more rides, attract more people. We're getting close. We need to get 550 more guests, roughly. Trying to make things not too expensive here, so they don't go through their cash too quickly. Feeling sick, running out of cash. Been queuing for go-karts for ages. Need to use the bathroom. We have a lot of bathrooms. It's probably a lot of people that are in line for go-karts. Alright, we can do... Let's just do one lap. That'll get through people a little bit faster. How much is this? $2, that's fine. Okay. People really like this one for some reason. Oh, we never did the log flume. Is there a good spot for something like this? Yeah. And let's put the exit right there. 23 boats. That's as many as we can have. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Minimum wait time of 5 seconds. Actually, I'm just going to open it. People will enjoy it. They'll get in line. You don't need to worry about getting it tested first. Not a big deal. Yeah, put a bathroom for the go-karts. Yeah, if you could just have like a bathroom on a queue line so they like when they walk past it, they can use it. See, that's a big brain idea right there. Then they can use it while staying in line. What a novel concept. Those are some green faces. Woo! He's like, maybe I shouldn't have ridden that ride. It was a bad choice. Oh no! Wood Twister 2, want want. Yeah, that one's, man, everything's falling apart. Alright, can we find another, can we buy that Twister coaster again? Wood Twister 2, where was that? How did that line up? It's gonna be hard to figure out. Is it like right like that? Might have been like that. 9,000? I don't have that kind of money. Okay. Yeah, we'll do something else. Is that the cheapest one? There's one for 6. No, yeah. But that's a little bit bigger. And the one that I made is a little bit cheaper. But it's bigger too. Hmm. What are you doing? Why can't you just like walk back to you see the pathway. Don't be so difficult. Alright. We could build some other kind of small-ish things over here. How's the graph look now? It's trending up. It's getting there. I mean, we're a little over 1750. We only need 550 now. Ooh, but it's May. All right, what are we at? Free food and drink. We're like surviving on just doing this now. Do little campaigns and stuff like that. Try not to use up all of our money. But man, a lot of guests. There's a lot of not a guess. A lot of workers. Staff wages. Wow, $1,200 a month. Ride tickets. We're kind of tapering off since we've been dropping their prices, but that should be keeping more guests in the park. We shouldn't be losing guests. We are. Oop, there we go. We're getting a good steady people coming in. That's good. Actually, should we put the entrance on the other side? And then we can maybe use the middle for doing something else? Hold on. Entrance. Let's put that there. Or I could well, actually, hold on. Entrance there. Exit there. That. Let's do this. There. All right. Green, good to go. All right, people. Come check out that one. Put a few benches around so people with weak stomachs can hopefully feel better. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why there's so much of a plateau with guests. When you're building more stuff, especially there's a lot of coasters, and they're exciting. It's not like their excitement rating is really low. Even that's medium. Maybe the guests want something that's more middle of the road. Maybe they don't want things that are too exciting. I don't know. Alright. I just finished. I saw that. Free rides on compact coaster. Why not? So I was thinking, since we got the space in the middle, we can do some sort of thrill ride. What are we doing for research? It's still researching. We're almost 4 years in. We still haven't done all of just the gentle coasters and thrill rides. Let's turn off the coasters because we got a lot of them. Let's try to get more thrill rides, just flat rides in general. We got a circus. We got space rings. Actually, let's not go too tall. Don't want it too intense. Why do you skip the fourth head? Well, I'm just doing... because it's also kind of more on the expensive side. The advertising, as opposed to the vouchers or coupons. The Ohana Griffliness. Hey, welcome in. The advertising, like the TV commercials, are more expensive than just those the coupons. So coupons are pretty cheap. You can see these ones are like $50 a week. These are like $200 to $350. This I could do for a ride instead. Where's the log flume? We'll what's this one even called? Splash Mine. I just want to make sure I have enough cash to the building stuff still. Oops. Okay. Hi, I'm Christian too. Awesome. Well, welcome in. It's good to have you here. Gotta spend money to make money. Yeah, that's why I want to spend money on building rides, so we can make some more money. Huh? Huh? A CCS 200. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in. Alright, we got space rings. Get that going. It's not the most exciting ride. Yeah. But hey, it's something. See you play Fallout 76 too? Yeah, I don't play it too often, but yeah. I enjoy. Got to enjoy the new area that they added. That was pretty fun. Why aren't people wanting to ride this ride? Oh, reliability. Do we need to refresh some of our rides? Refurbish them. Okay. Can't refurbish it because it's not empty. Okay, we'll kick them all out. Get out of here. I'm trying to think of some of the earliest rides that I built. Oh, that one's actually really full. Good. This one, why don't people want to ride it? It was a good value. It's great. Just no one wants to ride it. Can't afford swinging inverted ship 2. Well, you can't afford anything. You got 10 cents, buddy. Time to leave the park and give some more room to someone else who wants to come in, huh? I was doubting you, but it looks like you'll make it. Yeah, I guess we're still climbing here. We got about, what, half of June, July, August, September, October. 4.5 months to get another 370 guests. As long as I keep the advertising up. Maybe we just try to do all of them, I guess. Our park rating is looking good, so people are happy there. Oh, we didn't put any of these guys here. That'll keep them happy. Oh, we didn't do any on this either. Okay. I guess we can give a little faster throughput on that one. Just keep people going. Okay. Okay, people are getting in line. They're getting in line in some of these ones. So we just need to, like, refurbish these rides, and then they'll be happy. Maybe that will also attract people back again. So let's check some of our older rides and refurbish them. That one's 72. Maybe if they're closer to 50%, let's refurbish them. What about this one? Okay. Okay, oh, this one could use a couple TVs. People are waiting in line for a bit. We're getting there. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. I don't play it much either because I don't know what I'm doing in it. Yeah, I don't know. I've been honestly, my wife and we've been playing Fallout 76 off and on since it came out. So it's we've had a lot of fun with it, but it kind of gets to the point where it gets kind of stale at times, and so I don't know. We take breaks every once in a while, but if there's something fun or an interesting season set up with cool camp items or whatever it is, then we'll go and do that. Like there's one of the last ones had some like pink kitchen appliances that my wife wanted to use in her build, so she enjoyed that. Oh, this one just tanked. Refurbish. I don't want to use up too much of our money on refurbishing, but okay. You're cool. Oh, thank you. That's a good thing to say on your first chat. There you go. I appreciate that. You're cool. Thanks for being here. You're cool for just choosing to hang out in the stream. Alright, people should be going through a bit faster now. Shouldn't be waiting in line too long. Gosh, alright. We can build some other stuff over here. Is there like a smaller go-kart track that we can put over here or something? Something like that. Wow, we could do that. Go-kart track under a go-kart track or through one. That's pretty cool. Alright. Okay, that one. Gotta go up and over the hill. Alright. It'll be a shorter line, that's for sure. Alright, who wants to... Come on, anyone want to go on the go-karts? Can't possibly not want to. The first thing you can do right when you get in the park. Who doesn't like go-karts? Alright. Ooh, we're up to almost 2,100. We're looking good. We're looking pretty good. Advertising and marketing is really helping. All right, what else? What's this one? Can we raise the price of that one a little bit just because people are riding it? I mean, things are moving. People are going. We'll put that back at $2. This one, we'll put that one at $2. This one, that's $2 already. Okay, I mean, what's this at? 45. All right, let's refurbish. This one's probably pretty cheap. Make it a little bit smaller. And yeah, it's really cheap. Cheap. Okay. All right. Positive cash flow. We had some positive cash flow back in March and April. We built some stuff. We did some more advertising. Maybe we stop with the research because it's not... Well, we got... All right, after this one comes out in July, I think we'll stop that and save a little bit of money each month. $400. Free rides on Motion Simulate. No, on Road to Drop 1. Free ice creams. Campaign for the park. Okay. Making good progress. People are still coming in. And we probably got rid of that negative... Oh, roar for the best roller coasters. Nice. Okay, that helps. That's also an increase to our guest cap rate. So that'll help us attract more people as well. That is good. Between that and our advertising, we should be okay. Ah ha ha. Techno Fuzzy. I should play Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll have to write that one down. Welcome and good to see ya. Hope you've been well. Hope you're doing good. Oops. What you been up to? How have things been? Alright, let's refurbish this one. This one will be pretty cheap. Under $200. Was streaming with Karif. Oh, I think I saw you. Were you guys doing American Truck Simulator the other day? I think I saw that earlier. It's Karif's first playthrough of Halo. Oh, the original Halo. Nice. Were you playing the original or on the Master Chief collection? Very cool. Halo 2. Nice. Man, I remember when that came out, and let's see, I went with a friend to some sort of small group thing when I was in high school, and where they were doing it at the guy's house, he worked for Microsoft, and I think he had like some early copies of the game or something like that they let them play, and then we got to play Halo 2 before it came out, or something like that, where it was very early on when it first came out, and I got to try it, and it was a lot of fun. That was such a difference compared to the first game. So cool. That was a lot of fun. That was such a good time. Just finished one. Yes, on Master Chief Collection. Nice. Yeah, that's a good way to play it. Yeah, one of the at some point I'll play through that as well. I'll get more into some Xbox games. I haven't done really many, at least like original Xbox games. Alright, what are people thinking? Path is disgusting. Alright, where is it? Yikes. Come on, dude. Oh, you're not there? What about you? Oh, that's the one square that he doesn't have on his thing. Nice. Well, why don't you come over here and help him out, huh? Okay. That's not too bad. And you probably don't have that on yours either. No, they're like so tight on where they don't go. It's like almost to a fault. Yeah, we did do ATS the other night on Sunday. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I think I dropped in to kind of watch you guys for a little bit. Okay, you should be able to take care of all that. You, on the other hand, you're ignoring these things. Alright, go take care of that stuff. A lot of space for him to cover. That's okay. Close that one out. Put you down there. Okay, that's looking a bit better. Generally, people are pretty happy. And it's been looking a lot better since setting paths. I don't know, sometimes I set paths, sometimes I don't. It's kind of tedious. Sometimes it helps, sometimes I feel like it's still just bad, but okay. Looking a lot better. Alright. So we got all that in there. We do another motion simulator. We got space. Why don't we just... Alright, let's just complete this. Alright, people. You can walk on these walkways now. We can build something over here. We can do an enterprise. What did we get? Oh, we get the launch freefall. What else is it? Gentle ride. You know what? No funding. You're done. No more research. No more research. Go away. I'm lost. What's my patrol area? Man, did you not read the handbook? I'm surprised you admitted that to me. Man, what have you been doing this whole time? If you haven't been working your patrol zone all the time, what have you been up to? Sounds like you haven't been working very hard. No, I'll show you. I'll show you, then you can get back to work. Told you I wanted to roam free. What are you, a free-range chicken? I'm not gonna let you do that. You're over here. You're taking care of this swatch of pathways. And you're doing okay. It's pretty clean, not too bad. I guess you're kind of doing your job. Could be a little better, but you know what? We'll let that slide. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do the Enterprise. Do a second one of these. Is this? Yeah. Need more trees. It's getting a little boring over here. They cost money. Okay. Advertising, how are we doing? Campaign for park. 6 weeks. We're getting there. Hey, we're 30 people away. 30 guests away. Look at that trend line. Look at that trend line. That is beautiful. That is great. We've almost 1,000 people in a year. That's pretty good. We were pretty stagnant. Imagine this graph continuing all the way to this left-hand edge of the map, and it just staying flat pretty much right here at this like 1350. That's pretty much what it was. But now we've had some good growth. People seem pretty happy. Yeah. Ooh, and now we got disgusting pathways because people just can't let things be nice, apparently. They're like, oh, look, a clean path. Let me just go. Pretty much what they're thinking. I'm good at reading minds. Here, watch. Let's read this guy's mind. He says it's clean and tidy. Oh, nice. Okay. Huh. This is clean and tidy. It would be a shame if someone just... Oh, it's kind of dirty now. Ugh. It's not very clean. Someone should clean this up. Alright, we'll hire someone. Whoop. That. Whoops. Clicked outside. Alright. You keep that clean, Maureen. Get one more. Let's put you... Come on. I'm clicking on the tweezers. There you go. Sometimes when I click, it doesn't really register. I don't know why. Okay. Bernadette, you can take care of that. And Lisa. Here we go. Lisa, you are going to keep that clean. Let's see. Okay. 18. Yeah, that's enough, right? And our... And then 6 mechanics. There's still a couple that aren't doing anything, so that's fine. Even though we have, what, 50-something rides, we should have, like... I don't know, I usually have, like, one mechanic for every, like, 5 rides or so. So we should have, what, 10, 11 or so of them. Alright, let's see. Can we build something else over here? Something else that's kind of small. Need another corkscrew. There's some other kind of small corkscrew rides like this one. We'll do this one. This one's pretty good. Just do 150. Do that. And do that. Okay. Oh no, flying saucers has still not been fixed. What are we gonna do? Everyone loves flying saucers. Just kidding. Not very popular. What else? You know what, let's just... We do the whole thing. Already kind of in low quality there. There we go. Okay. Some of these other ones. Ooh, we did it! We're over 2,300. Yes! Okay, we just made it. We need to maintain. Hold! Everyone hold! Hold the line! Okay. What else? Is there anything else kind of small with the looping coaster? That's a pretty cool one. Don't really have the money for it though. We did that one. That's pretty cheap. Guess they're complaining about the queue length. Well, maybe you should find a different ride. Maybe you should go somewhere else. Just a thought. Okay. Okay, how much is this? Let's just do it up 50. See if some brave souls can ride this one. Okay. People want to ride this one. Just looking at it makes me feel sick. It's only at high. Yeah, these guys... Normally it's not this bad with people throwing up everywhere, so it's gotta be just... 'Cause each scenario is a little different, and so there's different aspects to them. And part of that is like tolerances of and preferences of the guests. So it could be about like they only want to go on rides with excitement levels between this and that, or whatever. Let's see, does it say anything here? Yeah, preferred ride intensity, and then it says less than, or sometimes it'll be like between this and that, and then nausea tolerance high. Well, if it's high, then that means that pretty tolerant, so I shouldn't be throwing up. It should be, you would think that the ones that have a low tolerance would be throwing up a lot. Yeah, like there. Low tolerance. Intensity, more than 4. So he wants to go on an intense ride. He wants to, but then he's gonna get sick. Alright. Advertising. Oh, shoot. Free rides on Enterprise 2. So it's to Enterprise 1. It's been around for a while. Lemonade to cap out the year. And compact coaster. Sure, why not? Okay, that should help us keep everyone in the park. We'll have to find a spot for a thumbnail for the video. Maybe something like that. Let's see. People still complaining they want bathrooms. Is that still a thing? You got 13 of them. These people, it's more like, I gotta use the bathroom dance. Do you need to use the bathroom? No! Yes. It's where they used to use the bathroom on the ground. I don't remember that one. I don't think that was ever a thing. I don't remember that. You just wish that that was a thing. Let's see. There's a bathroom down there. There's one there, there. There's a lot of bathrooms. There's a lot of bathrooms. One down there. One there. Let's just put you there. 16. That should be enough to get an award, right? Still have the worst food in the park. Well, good thing we have other things going on to help us out. You know, I didn't think that people really cared as much about variety of food. They just want to make sure there is food. It's not like people are like, man, I really wish I had fill in the blank. I don't think that really crosses their mind. They're just, I'm hungry, I need food. That kind of thing. They're just burgers. Hey, Electro, good to see you. Well, I mean, I have burgers and I have ice cream. And then I have soft drinks and lemonade. Which, honestly, the thing is a lot of the time, you don't really get much of an option, at least for drinks. It's just food. So, it shouldn't get penalized for that. Apparently, my memory is wrong. The opposite, they didn't use the bathroom on the ground until someone made the plug-in. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a plug-in for that, yeah. I mean, the burger trash can look like extra ones. I haven't seen too much food wrappers on the ground. Usually it's more of like, well, you know, you see the brown ones, but I thought that's the ice cream that looks like that. Or is it the burgers? It's like a brown wrapper or something. Kind of does. You do have a point there. Oh, good. We're wrapping up. I didn't realize how late it was. Good. I'm glad we're almost done. I need to go to bed. Did I do an ice cream over here? No. It's an ice cream. Oh no, they're fruity ices. They're not ice cream. First, let's see. There was one where those were ice creams, and then they changed it and they called it fruity ice. but they have the same kiosk or the same design. It looks more like ice cream than fruity ice anyways. And fruity ice, does that mean it's just a fruit flavored popsicle? Maybe? Who knows? Ah. Everyone is sitting down though. Guess it's a good thing we put in a bunch of benches, huh? Go-karts 1 still not fixed. Well, you know what? Maybe. Oops. Instead of complaining to me, maybe you should talk to the... What are you talking about? Go-kart 1 is fixed. Maybe he was in the middle of fixing it and he just fixed it right when that note came out. Probably what it was. They just had to complain about something. Okay, well, I guess we can pay back our loan a little bit. There we go. Man, actually that's a pretty high company value, $750,000. And that's in, like 2000s kind of money. Alright, well, good job everybody. As if you guys are the ones playing. No, thank you for hanging out and encouraging me. Oh, you guys did all the work. I was just here watching. Good job. Good job. Back when 10,000 bought you a roller coaster. Yeah. Do I want a car or do I want a roller coaster? I don't know. Where are you gonna put a roller coaster? I'm gonna put it in my backyard. Now, I'm sure you've seen those videos or whatever. Those people that have like a small little kiddie coaster in their backyard that just kind of goes up and down a little bit. I mean, that'd be fun for a while, but it's like, what are you gonna do? Like open it up so the neighbor kids can come and ride it or something? Okay. Well, one more park down. That is park, what is it, 106? Is that what it is? Park 106 out of one, I believe it's 146. That's what I've heard from other people, so could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And I feel like if it wasn't that, Techno-Fuzzy would probably correct me on that. So, okay. Well, I think it is about time to wrap up. 146 for what? Oh, how many different scenarios are in the first and second game? I think it's 146. I remember seeing some like Marcel Loss video and I thought that's the number that he gave. And I might have counted it myself too, but I'm pretty sure that is the number of scenarios between first and second game with all the expansions. So, let us find somewhere to raid out to so we can wrap up the night.